stop the section. Okay, are we
No,
going to another?
it's the
Okay, we are
record.
still on
No,
the
it's the
HTML.
record. It's the record. I just
Alright.
went to stop
Okay,
the
okay,
record
okay.
so that we'll not have a very long record.
Too long.
Yes,
Yes,
too long
yes.
record. So, all right, now so let's start with what we are actually
Sorry,
okay. Yes, you have a question. Go on.
sorry to interject. Hi.
Yes.
Can you kindly repeat the iframe thing?
Yes, I said iframe is like a way of creating or showcasing a website inside another website, like embedding a page inside another page.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
No one
Okay.
Yakoya. I go come on, what up with?
So iframe helps you
All right.
embed
Thank
a page inside a page. So it's like okay, let's do something. Let's use our own page too instead of using all these external pages. Let's use our own page too. Let's create another HTML file here. So I'm creating a new file, then I'm going to call this iframe. No, let's give it another name so that it won't look as though because we named it as iframe was the reason why it works. Let's just say look.html. That's what's essentially .html. Okay, so inside look.html, I'm just going to do something real quick. All right, so I'm going to call this demo frame, and then inside the demo frame do something stupidly crazy like what do we do? Let's do something like okay, let's say div. Sorry, I'm going to do something like div .conc. Then inside here I'm going to say style and then say background color, set it to green. Then comma, sorry, say width, set width to 100 px. Then here say height, set height to 100 px, and I think that's enough. So let's go back here and close this. So here now we have a look.html, so we want to embed our look.html instead of a public site like this. So we can say, I can just say look.html, and then yes.
Yes. Your screen just keeps on moving and moving. I can't really see what you're typing, where you are typing.
Okay, yes.
I'm only seeing it now.
Yes, here. I don't actually want to show us what I'm typing here. So I actually just created a square, like I created a square, and that's what we have here now. It's this square. So this is it right here. I just did it in a single line. So this is a square that I just designed here so that we can use it in our iframe instead of using something outside. So let me just quickly do something like this. Inside this square, let me create another square which is going to be white. All right. So let's say div this one. So and then I'm still going to say style also, and then just say tab. Then inside here I'm creating a white one now, and then call this white. Then I can say this one's width will be 50 px, and then the height too should be 50 px. So now if we check here, we're going to see a white inside our green, and then that's it. This is a white inside our green. All right, so then I can just say, I can add some other thing and just say here justify content center align, sorry, center align save center place content center. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, oh, it's supposed to come to this side, and align save center. So it should be in center now. Still didn't move to the center. Okay, don't worry. Yeah, I'm just going to add something here. See, Center. Still didn't respond. Okay. Sorry. Center should have answered by now. Alright, so this is it. Alright, so this is the look.html that we're displaying here. So from our index here, we can actually just do something like here. We can say this is our iframe. Alright, so this is just going to display, remove this. This is just going to display around our iframe right here. All right, so if the iframe is not connected yet, so we can see our what, this is our iframe, so which is actually not essential. So this particular page is just like more or less useless, but most time it's actually very, very useful. So here we set a frame border here, so we can actually increase this if we want to maybe 10, and then we can even set the width and height if we are looking for a particular sizing, like if we're looking for a particular size frame here. So this is the frame border showing that this is the page that we are using, this from this length to this length. All right, and then we can increase the width and say maybe 100%, and then when you come back here, you see something like this to the whole screen. So even if we increase the screen, it's still going to take the whole screen because it's 100% like this. Right, so now let's continue. I think we are understand. I hope we are still there, please. I hope I'm not disconnected. Let me check. Are we still there?
Yep.
Okay, all right, so let's continue. So we've learned some basic things about HTML now, so this is the right time where we start doing something meaningful with HTML. All right, so because we're actually ending this section by 9, so it's already 8 p.m. so I'm just waiting. This is 8 p.m. and I hope this PC is still alive by then. So let's see, how many minutes is this? Okay, 7 minutes. All right, so now I would love to just cut everything, just throw everything in the bush. Let's just use the look section here, the look HTML instead. Okay, so in the other section there, oh sorry, let me just add it to this one here. All right, so in the other section we've already learned what everything does from index.html, and sorry, from the tags, the markup, the markdowns. If you actually joined the class late, you might not be familiar with all these things. We've explained it, but don't worry, the record we're actually recording the class and it will be out latest by tomorrow morning. And then it will get to the groups by maybe afternoon or evening. All right, so what I'm going to do this time around, so instead of typing everything again just as we did while I was explaining, typing doc type HTML blah blah blah, no, I'm just going to type what, shift, like shift plus 1, like shift 1. So now let me just type it on my keyboard, shift 1, and then we have this. So it's going to emit a boilerplate automatically for us. That means we don't have to write all this. Pam. Now this particular meta this meta right here is what is telling, like giving this our HTML like the access to be able to be flexible on whichever page. So you see automatically it's still like responding. So even if it is wide, it's going to be wide. Even if we reduce it, it's going to still like hold on to a particular set of no matter what the device size is. So this UTF-8 is what is saying that the character set for this particular stuff here is in UTF-8. So the UTF-8 is just like a particular code or a particular code formation that also needs to be addressed, like which other drivers, like because there are some particular software search engines. We have different, we have different kind of search engines. We have Google, we have Chrome, we have Firefox, we have, you said Trojan?
Wikipedia.
We have, no, Wikipedia is a browser, is a browser. Search engines are like,
It's not the search engine.
no, it's not a search engine. Search engine is like when you do something like this, Google
I know,
dot.
I know search engine.
Uh-huh.
We have,
So
okay, assuming let's just say
Wiki
I have some.
Wikipedia is
Well,
not is
Chrome,
different.
Chrome,
Wikipedia is
Chrome
just
is
like
also
a
a browser,
normal
no?
Wikipedia is just like a normal browser search engine, not directly a search engine.
Okay, collecting data from the search engine.
Yes, definitely. So that's what it
But
just do. But Google
what of the
itself,
Chrome is also a browser, no?
no, Chrome is a
Yeah.
search engine. Don't mistake Chrome for a browser. Chrome is a browser, also a search engine. Just like this Meta stuff here, this Microsoft Edge that I'm using, this is a search engine. So search engines are different from like browsers. All right? Because now watch, let me tell you the difference between search engines and browser. This is a search engine.
Okay.
So if I say where is Nigeria? Where is Nigeria?
Okay.
You see, it's going to give me some like it's going to be giving me something like this. Like you can check here, you can check here. So these are called search engines. You can check
Search
Wikipedia,
engine.
you can check here, you can so it will give you
Okay.
places where you can see it. But if you go into Wikipedia by itself and you search, it's just going to tell you only everything you need to know about it. It's not going to do something like this. So you know the same thing,
Okay.
the same thing in Google, the same thing in Microsoft, in Firefox and the like. So
Microsoft.
so don't mistake search engines for browsers. Search engines are
Okay,
also
that's
browsers, but
that's easy way to identify a search engine.
exactly. So now in a browser, for example, this is a demo. This is the browser for this Microsoft Edge. They have their browser called Microsoft Bing. Here, if I should say www, just watch www.google.com and then hit enter. You see the way it's doing the stuff here. You see the way it's doing the stuff here. It's still bringing up, but if it is here, for example, if it is a site that is not even recognized, let's say www. Which sites? What site can we even use it that is not actually recognized? Okay, let's say warptrick.com. I don't even know if the site is even still alive. Am I still in? Hello?
This site video downloader.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see that after doing this warptrick.com, you see that actually is now showing me in this way. But if I do it like this in the search engine model here, that's www.warptrick.com. as long as I know where I am going to and hit enter, it's just going to take me directly to the page, to the site directly. Are you getting the point now?
Yeah.
So what else? Okay, so that should be it. Now let's continue with what we are doing. So we wanted to do we want to create a basic page setup. All right, want to make a basic page setup. So here in the title section, so I'm going to run this also. Let me run this one. So let me cancel the one we've been running. Let me stop. Okay, so let's go live on this particular one. Go live. All right, look.html. Yes. Okay, so now in our look.html, so let me just place it side by side again.
Hello.
Yes, I'm with you.
So I saw, okay, once we install the live server, we must click on the go to live before the the browser will load our work.
Once you click on live server automatically will bring out your browser. Although the first time you'll be running it, it will ask you which browser do you want to run it using with. So whichever browser you pick is what is going to continually use as it goes on. So I can actually just start doing this thing, but I want us to be monitoring what we are doing as we are doing them. All right.
What I'm asking is that, I've installed live server.
Yes.
Assume so once the live server is installed, so I must click on the go to live button before the browser will load out.
Exactly. You don't have to even click on go live down here. Just right click on your HTML. Once you right click, you see an option pop out. So then you see open with live server.
Okay.
Yes. Then you click on open with live servers. Then it pops it out here also.
I'm willing to ask the useful of that go to live already.
Okay. So all right. Now let's quickly create a content section. So sorry, I said content section, a website, just a mini website. So today we are just going to be using few things, all right? So we're going to be using few things like let me just comment this out. Let's create a multi-line comment. We'll be needing header, so where we'll have the name. So for those that are preparing for their hackathon, you can just use this particular one that we want to do now as inspiration, all right? So then I can have my hero, and then where I'm going to welcome my users. So I'm going to welcome users, or should I say welcome my user? Welcome my user, welcome users. Let me just say welcome my user, or welcome message. Yes, that's enough. Wait, let me just pack these guys first, comment them out, so I won't have issues with HTML here. So then after my hero section, I can still have like an about me section, about me. Then after the about me, I can have my projects section, projects. After the project section, I can have the contact section. After the contacts, then I can edit with my footer section. So are we still with me? I hope we are still here. So I won't be stressed. All right, thank you. So now I want to start. We want to start doing something real quick. All right. So I'm going to make this mine. So I'm just going to say, God's favor. So you will want to use your name, your full name, God's favor Abraham, then single plank, and then I can say portfolio. All right. So at the top here, that's me. So I have my name up here, God's favor Abraham portfolio. All right. So now let's start building. Let's start building. Okay. So first thing first, we need an header. All right. So let me write it here. We need header. All right. So and yeah. So I'm going to create an header. No, I need to do it step by step. Okay. Let me show you what I wanted to do, because I am somewhat lazy. All right. So I wanted to do something like this. Like we have header. All right. Then this header, I will now open this header. After opening this header, we have h1. I will now open this h1 here. Then I can leave this h1 here first. Then under this h1, right here, under this h1, I can now have my nav, like my navigation, like this. Then inside my navigation bar, I can have lists. Then I can have lists and say list 1, then list 2, and then
Oh wow, is this how to create a navigation map?
yes, you can use
Are you
this too.
trying to-
Sorry, another list, don't worry.
Oh wow.
So and then say list 3. All right, so let me just use this as example for us first. All right, so here now, this is my navigation that is coming up bit by bit, but I wanted to use a shortcut before, so I wanted to do like header. All right, header to h1, sorry, header, then to nav, then from nav to another list, then from another list to list, then list times 3. You see, this is what I would just want to type and then to create all these things at once before. Then I remember that I'm actually like teaching newbies, so I will not ruin new people's head. So if I hit enter, see that it's almost the same thing. You see that it's the same thing now. So this was what I wanted to do before, but I discovered that it will actually just complicate matter. So since I've manually written it, so let me just remove this shortcut on again. All right, so now in my h1, let me put my name, because this is my portfolio. So let's say God's favor. So this is God's favor. All right, and then here in the list here, I'm going to put an anchor, a link. So press enter. Then here I can put the first one I can say about. Sorry, about. All right. Then here in the open space here between the opening a tag and the closing a tag, I can now write about. All right. Then that will show in the first line. Okay. Then heading to the second one too, I'm going to do the same thing. A, hit enter, hashtag project. Then in between here, I'm going to have project again. Then project is out. Then here again, A, enter. Then hashtag contact. Then here I'm going to have contact. So let me see. About me, project, contact. Okay, yeah, that's it. So now let me quickly explain what these guys do. All right. So this is our navigation bar. All right. But then you now discover that inside the list that I used to list my navigation bar, here I have hashtag about. So you'll be thinking that what is like, what does it mean? Like, what does hashtag about means? Don't worry, when we get there I'm going to explain. But this one right here is just the one that is going to display for users to be able to see. All right. So but remember, I wrote all this thing in lowercase, but this one starts with uppercase because that's what the users see. Okay, so let's continue. So I'm done with my header. Then now let's move to what next? Hero. Yes, right? Yes, hero. So let's move to hero section. So this is the hero section. So in HTML, CSS, in HTML, we have what we call section. We have a tag we call section. All right. So we use this section to break our tags down into different sections. All right. So not dot section hash. I'm going to say section hash hero. All right. I'm going to call this hero. So automatically it's going to create a section tag and then have an ID equals hero because I use hashtag. If I use dot, it's going to be class equals hero. But if I use hashtag, it will be ID equals hero. So it's enter. You can see it's section ID equals hero. So instead of typing all these things, I just typed section hashtag hero. All right. So now inside my section now is where I want to create my hero section. So I'm going to start with an H2. Then here in my H2 I will say welcome to my portfolio. Welcome to my portfolio. All right. Then under it I can just say paragraph. We all know paragraph. So I can say I am a software engineer. Sorry, software engineer, and what else can I just say? Future AI SE engineer. Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, so that's my first section, as short as it is. So but that's my first section. So after the hero we have the about me. So now we are going for the about. Then section again, section hashtag here about, section hashtag about. So I'm going to type the about. Now this is this time that I can now explain this to us. Okay, so what this does is, let me first add what we need in our about. So I'm going to use H2 again. In between my H2 I'm just going to say about me, and then after that underneath it I can open a paragraph tag again and say I am Fever, also known as Leveler King. Trust me, I am the most lazy developer you will ever find in Nigeria. Alright, so that's about me. Now my about me section is done. Then now I want to show you how this about me section actually works. Sorry, this particular, the reason why we have hashtag about here, and then here in the section ID we have about. So you know, when this site is actually ready, there will be too much to see. All right, so if there is too much to see, with the help of this, if you click on about, it's just going to take you to the about page. If you click on project, it's going to take you to the project page. That's why we added hashtag here, and then we said about. So this hashtag is making it read for every ID about. Whenever this is clicked on, read for the ID about, take the users to the about section. Hashtag project, whenever this is clicked on, read for the ID project section, then take the users directly there. So if I click on about, it's going to move this up. So the reason why it's not doing anything is because there is still enough space in the page. Let me see if I increase the sizing, maybe it will do. Okay, about, yeah, you see it brings out the about page. About, it takes us to the about page.
Can
All
I
right,
ask a question?
all right, yes, you can ask, go on.
Sorry. I wanted to know if you want for the about section and the project section and the contact section to not even show on the home page, what do you do?
Yes, then that's where CSS comes in. All right, we've not styled it.
Oh,
Yes, we've not styled it. That's why everything is still like this. Once we start styling it, then you're going to see the difference. So this is actually not a website, as you can see. This is just like the framework. So this is the skeleton, as I explained in the very beginning. So this is just like skeleton, waiting for skin, colors, and everything.
all right.
So
Gotcha.
now we continue. Then the next section, what's the next section here? Projects. All right. So now it's time to showcase our projects. So projects, then section again, as usual. So section, hashtag projects. All right, so inside my project section, h2 as usual, and then I can say my projects, or just say projects. Then underneath it, I can do a list, another list. Can do a list, and then inside the list, just wait, let me just say ul greater than li, then times 3 to ease myself. Okay, so in the first one I can say let me use strong here, strong. Then inside the strong, what project, ng swap, a VTU platform for all. Okay, then let's add the space here, please. Then here I can still say let's just look for 2 other random projects. Let's just say demo page. Sorry, I'm supposed to add this in strong. Add strong here. Strong. And then I can just cut this. And then say strong. And then from here say demo page, a very wonderful page. Don't know what to say. Okay, then the last but not the least, so strong again, strong PLP task. Don't know. So someone wants to ask a question. Ask.
Okay. So on line 43, your project
Line
spelling is
43.
wrong. Is it going to
Okay.
affect the
Thank you. Thank you. So it's actually a comment. So since it's not going to pop out, it doesn't really matter, but it's a comment. So thank you for noticing it. So yes. So let's go to the next section. So we are done with our project section. I'm done with the project section. So what's the next section after project? Contact. All right. So the contact section again, still the same way. Oh, let's say contacts. What to contact? How many people? Just contacts, not contacts. All right. So we have our section again. Section hashtag contact. All right. So inside our contacts now, we can just have first of all our H2, very essential. Then we can say contact me. Contact me. Okay, let's scroll down and see. Okay, yeah, it's there. So contact me. Then my contacts, I just need something just very simple. Just say email. You can just say email, and then I can just create a link directly at the front of the email here. Just call my the A tag. Then inside there is a function in HTML that can also work by itself. It's called mail to. So we're going to use mail to. So once you type mail to, then you have colon, mail to colon. Then we can add my Gmail at gmail.com. all right. Then in between here, I can now still retype in between the A. I can retype my mail again. Say at gmail.com. So now, what's the function of this mail to? So this mail to makes it that once the user clicks on this mail, it will just automatically pop out the user's email and be ready to send a message to this particular mail. So let's click on it to try it out. I've clicked on it. Just watch, you see. Then if I say it just once, then it's going to take me to my mail and then prepare to send a message to the particular mail that we've set in it. But I think the mail here hasn't been set up. Or is it up? I don't think the mail here is up. Okay, setting things up. So that's just what this particular guy does. All right. So we're going further. So now we've done the email section. So I'm just going to add a paragraph again, and then don't worry. So I'm just going to add a paragraph, and then say my phone number. So just say phone. Just going to say phone, and just add my phone number. Wow, my PC battery is down, so I don't think this session is good to last any longer from here. So let me just quickly rush things. 704 021 8796. All right. So, and that's my phone number, and this section is ended. So I need to add the footer section. So let's say footer. So this section would actually continue tomorrow if we are unable to finish it right now and right here. Right, it's definitely going to continue tomorrow. Although we're supposed to rest tomorrow according to our syllabus. So I'm going to use and copy. So and copy is the copyright sign. So
Maybe we should.
don't worry, I want to make sure I finish the. So as you can see, this is the copyright sign with and copy. Just type and then copy, then add the semicolon. All right. So we have and copy, and then I'm going to just say 2025.
Okay, this is all what we do in the website. The copyright is reserved.
Yes. Then I'll now say dot all rights reserved. All right. So now this is the full HTML schema. All right. So let me even check this. It's up to 30 minutes. Okay, it's 30 minutes already. So let me stop this.